welcome along to Transfer Talk.
Yeah, I can tell you now that Raheem Sterling's, just in the last few seconds, I've been told that the players' representatives and his lawyers are also now involved in the talks, and that would suggest that a deal is really close. Of course, the background is Sterling was told 2 weeks ago, tried to find him another club. He wasn't interested in moving to Saudi Arabia. He wanted to stay in the Premier League, and Arsenal have come to try and get him. And he said, look, I would prefer a permanent move, but this is Arsenal. This is working with Mikel Arteta. This is going, with all due respect to Chelsea, to a club who are challenging for the title, who are in the Champions League. And remember, he didn't want him to leave. And my information now is that the deal is very close because his representatives and his lawyers are now negotiating his move away from Arsenal.
Fans are here in force. Looking forward to this game, sir, about the team selection for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal tonight. Do you want him to make a few changes because Manchester United are coming up on Sunday?
I reckon we should just go for it, put our strong team out, beat Milan, we owe them from last season, and qualify top of the Champions League.
What's your feeling about Victor Osimhen?
Back him for now, and wait and see what happens in the future. But I think pretty soon. I just need him to get more time, because he played really, really well before, and he's a main key player.
Just on the game itself, how important do you think that is for
the Champions League group? Already qualified there. It gives great confidence for the United game. So hopefully Eze starts tonight, give a few of the other boys a game and go ahead to Manchester and thump them as well. So let's go Arsenal.
Okay, prediction tonight?
A draw, but I reckon 0-1 wins of the Gunners.
It's a low-scoring game. They've got a strong defence as well.
Okay, everyone's predicting an
Arsenal's transfer window has entered another fascinating phase, with several high-profile names dominating the latest headlines around the Emirates. Victor Osimhen, Julián Alvarez, Bradley Barcola and Jarell Quansah are all being discussed as potential pieces of Mikel Arteta's next squad. Victor Osimhen remains one of the biggest names being linked with Arsenal. Reports have suggested that a transfer fee in the region of £70 million could be involved if negotiations progress. The Nigerian striker would offer Arsenal a completely different dimension in attack. His pace, physical strength, movement behind defenders and finishing ability make him one of Europe's most dangerous forwards. For Arsenal, the attraction is obvious. Arteta wants a squad capable of competing for the Premier League and Champions League, and adding an elite goalscorer could significantly increase the team's attacking threat. However, supporters should be careful with claims that the £70 million deal is already officially completed. Until Arsenal and Osimhen's club formally announce an agreement, the situation should be regarded as developing rather than a confirmed transfer. The biggest story involves Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. Reports have suggested that Arsenal could be considering a deal worth around £70 million for the powerful forward. Osimhen's goal-scoring record, pace and physical presence would make him an obvious statement signing for Arsenal if a move eventually materializes. However, Arsenal supporters should remain cautious about the word confirmed. A reported transfer fee or ongoing negotiations do not automatically mean that a deal has been completed. They officially announce an agreement. Osimhen's Arsenal future remains a developing story. Julián Alvarez is another superstar whose name continues to attract attention. The Argentine forward's ability to play as a central striker or operate in other attacking positions makes him an ideal profile for a team looking for tactical flexibility. An Alvarez move would represent another major statement of Arsenal's ambitions. Meanwhile, Bradley Barcola remains an exciting attacking option. The French winger's speed, dribbling ability, and creativity could give Arsenal another dangerous weapon in the final third. If Arsenal decide to pursue him seriously, negotiations would likely be extremely challenging given his importance to his current club. At the back, Jarell Quansah is attracting interest as Arsenal assess their defensive options. The young English centre-back possesses the physical qualities and technical ability required for a modern possession-based system. His potential arrival could provide Arteta with additional depth and competition in defence. Taken together, these names demonstrate the scale of Arsenal's ambitions. Osimhen could strengthen the striker position, Alvarez would offer attacking versatility, Barcola could add explosive creativity from the wing, and Quansah could reinforce the defence.